Hi everyone, I'm Jen. Wanted to share the time that my youngest realized that I do not see the unexplainable beings that she sees. We were each aware that we each have our own spirits that we see, but she always assumed I could see hers. So one day when she was in elementary school, we had already, did our nighttime books and nighttime songs and tucking her in. And normally she can just spend a little bit of time in her bed, in her bedroom. But, then it was time to drift off to sleep. Well, she just kept on talking and playing forever. And so I yelled up to her. I said, "Okay, sweetie, time to stop playing and time to close your eyes." And then she said, "But Mama, my friends aren't letting me stop playing with them." And I knew she was talking about her, quote, invisible friends, or her friends, unexplainable beings that she, that visit her. And so the way the unexplainables work for me is I have control over them. It's like whomever you let in your front door, if you let them in your house, then they're the ones that come in your house. So I relayed that to her. She already knew this, but I relayed that to her again. And I said, thank them for your visit, sweetie, but let them know that it's your bedtime and that this is the time that they need to leave. And, she just kept on playing with them. So finally, I went up the stairs. Parents are tired. We don't even want to do those extra steps after you've already put your kids down for the night. And so she says, "Mommy, they just won't go away." So I grabbed her hand. She was already out of bed by the time I got to the door. Maybe she was already out of bed. But I grabbed her hand and I said, "Okay, where are they?" And she said, "On the top in the right corner." And so, and with her head, she kind of nodded which part of the wall it was. So I looked at the top right corner of her wall, and I, holding her hand, and I thanked her spirits for visiting. They were two little girls that she had explained, and I thanked them for visiting, but they need to be respectful and mindful of when it is my child's bedtime, and they can play, the following day. And while I'm doing this kind of scolding talking or firm talking, my youngest slipped her hand out of mine and kept tugging at my whatever I was wearing, skirt or pants, and just tugging and tugging. But I did not want to acknowledge her because I was looking at this empty corner of the wall and wanted both the unexplainable beings, but mostly my own daughter, to learn how to speak to the unexplainables and know that she's control. And so anyhow, when I was finished thanking the two children who were coming to play with her, I then said yes to my child, "What is it that you want?" And she was so embarrassed. Her face was almost like ashamed of me. And she mumbles, "Mama, they are not in the corner of the ceiling. They are in the corner of my day bed." And so she was just really disturbed that I could not. That's when she found out that I could not see what she was seeing or whom she was seeing. So anyhow, it's amusing. The life of Jen. All right, thanks for listening. Lots of love.